It is to be back in the MVP arena where we belong. I thank you guys so much for coming out. This already feels like so much more buzz, so much more welcoming than anything we've been able to encounter thus far. It feels good. It feels like home. When I say home, though, of course today you're going to find out a lot of stuff that's going to be going on here in our home, but you can't feel home if you don't have a great building like this one. And that is why the first person that I'd like you guys to be able to hear today is going to be the general manager of the MVP Arena, Mr. Bob Belber.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Well, this day is a long time coming, and there's a whole lot of people that need to be thanked for what's going to be announced here today. And I can't say enough how much I appreciate each and every person that was involved in getting us to where we are. These three gentlemen up here are terrific people, terrific owners. I'm going to leave it to Jeff to announce them in just a little bit. I think you know one of them has been here a couple times. But for the arena, it means a lot to have an arena football team. For our suite holders, our advertisers, our premium seat holders, our beer suppliers, there are so many different people that really appreciate having arena football in here, no more than the staff and the employees of the MVP Arena. There are over 500 different people that are involved in various different facets that need these games, need the work, and the downtown businesses need to have activity here in the building. And so in that time period between April and July, August, when stuff starts to go outdoors a little bit more and it's back, we need to have these events take place in downtown Albany. And so the downtown needs it. The businesses need it. The hotels need it. And so I can't thank these gentlemen enough, and I can't thank the folks involved. And I won't name them all. I'm going to leave that to Mr. Jameson, who is here on behalf of Albany County Dan McCoy, who couldn't be here today. But I'd like to bring up Jeff Jameson, who is Dan's right-hand man and counsel to the county executive.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here at the MVP Arena, and thank you, Bob, for the introduction, and what a tremendous job that you and your staff do here. Before we really get started on what's happening, I do want to give a few thank yous to who's attending here today, and also to our partners and strong partners in government for making this happen. And it starts with leadership at the top, and that comes to our Governor, Kathy Hochul, our team at Empire State Development with Mike Evely, and of course we in Albany County are really fortunate to have Assemblyman John McDonald and Assemblywoman Pat Fahey. And I say this every time after time, being here for County Executive Dan McCoy, and we recognize them so much because it's true. It's true how much advocacy they do for this area, and we would not be as fortunate as we are in such good position financially to have what we have in this county without their advocacy. So I really want to thank them for all the services that they do, for all the advocacy that they provide, and for being here today. Thank you very much for both of you. We also have here today Carolyn McLaughlin, who's county legislator and former Albany County president of the Common Council. She's here today. This is her district, and she's also a great partner, and we're happy to have her. Andrew Joyce, who's the chair of the legislature, and as well as Dennis Feeney are not here, but we want to thank them for their continued partnership. Of course, we have with us our Madam Comptroller, Sue Rizzo, who's here today, and so thank you all for being here. This is exciting, and it's unfortunate that the county executive couldn't be here because he always wants to shine and showcase what we have here, and that's the MVP Arena. And I will tell you that under Bob Belber and ASM, we have had many championships here at MVP Arena. We have raised the flag. You know, in the Albany County market, and you're talking about Albany County that has about 310,000 people, it's amazing that we can put champions here and fill the stadium, but we do. And we do that because we have such great people here. We have such great supporters here. And I'm thankful. And I'm thankful for the commitment that is made by this ownership. And the ownership, we're talking about Mike Korda, Rich Cessna, and Andy Gulcher. So really, I really want to give it up for all of them. We've had a vision of building a great arena here, but it takes partners. And your level of commitment, I can't tell you and express how much we are happy to have you as a partnership and have you right here. And Jeff Levesque, thank you. Thank you for all that you do. As we've talked about it in the past, we have had many arena football teams, and we've had many champions. And now we're ready for some football, and we're ready for this year. We're going to bring them back. It's the Albany Firebirds, baby. Once again, I want to thank Bob Belber in helping making this happen, and to all the partners for really bringing it together. And I'll give it back to you, Bob. Kick it off to Jeff.
Honestly, you're just thanking me for spending their money. That's what I do best. It's really a skill of mine. Mike's known it for years. Andy's known it for a while as well. Richie's about to find out. Our players are very well taken care of, guys. Thank you for that. It's amazing to look up here and listen. I grew up here, so seeing the Firebirds logo back means everything. And you'll see the hashtag we're working with is Fortune Fire, and it's for good reason. You guys know what this team has been through and how bad we want to be here, but it takes real strong leadership to make these kind of things work. And I joke that I'm going to spend their money. It's not a joke, but it's also, if I was ever going to do this again, it had to be the right people. And these are three of the absolute best people who could possibly be in ownership. Mike's been a friend of mine for a very long time. Andy has put up with me for a very long time. And again, Richie's finding out that I'm a pain, but he hasn't left yet. So I would like to formally introduce you to the ownership group that will bring back the Albany Firebirds: Mike Korda, Andy Gulcher, and Richie Cessna. As you can see, they're very vocal. I think Andy, unless you step up. Richie told me if I said, come up to the mic, Richie, I'm fired. So I won't say that. But Andy loves to talk.
I want to thank everybody for being here today. This is a pretty cool moment for me. Jeff isn't shy about spending money. That's very true. We do appreciate the support that we've had thus far, and placed a lot of trust in Mike and everything that he has done historically, and I think we'll be able to do for Albany, for the Firebirds, which is going to be a great story. So we're very excited to be part of the community and really do it the right way this time, and hopefully bring a championship to Albany. So thank you all very much.
Here we are again. Again, what everybody said so far is extremely true. And, the help that we're getting from our local leadership, we're looking to carry over into our community. The partnership of the leadership in the politics and everything else, and then with the community together, plus this ownership group, the help we've had with everybody on this side of the table is just, it's what we've been working for 3 years. Just glad it's come together. It's been a long road, I will say this: everybody's wondering what the league we're going into is, what we're doing. Well, everybody had it wrong. The Albany Firebirds are going back to where they belong, with the AFL. And the guy that's going to lead that charge is head coach and general manager Damon Ware.
Some things are just more special. Coming here in 2021, we're coming off a pandemic year where none of us had football. Arrived in upstate New York, had never been here, didn't know what to expect, following some great people, some great minds, some great coaches. Saw this arena packed up, thought, I want to be a part of that. Came up in 2021 just with a fire. When you sit out a year of football, it it burns inside of you. You forget just how bad you need certain things in your life. 2021, we were able to win a championship. Was incredible. Coming off the pandemic year, shortened season, putting the team together quickly, all those things were a challenge, and winning it all was special. Coming back in 2022, changed the football team, a lot of new pieces, and we were able to win it again, which made it really special. Coming back in 2023, just an odd year, just a very odd year. I'll leave it at that. But coming back here for year number 4 is special. Bringing back a part of history, bringing back the Firebirds name, going to the Arena Football League. You're talking about a bunch of special events. We're going to bring in some great players. We're going to keep this tradition going of winning. We've built a culture here over the last several years that's been very successful. We'll keep that going. Got great ownership. Having Andy, Mike, and Rich here is incredible. We've been through this fire several times. So forged in fire is a true line that we all came up with that means a lot to us. 2024 is going to be great. Obviously, with the Arena Football League coming back, all the history with the former team winning in 2019, all these things just lead to huge expectations. And all of us up here, we love those expectations. Okay, we love the challenge. We love the fight that we've been able to build. So, going to be a special year. My first recruit coming in here was a kid that I'm super proud of. First time I talked to him, when I evaluated his film, just a great kid. Came in 2021, winning the offensive MVP. Came back in 2022, won the league MVP, something hugely hard to do as a receiver. In 2023, he got snubbed, and so we've taken that personal. Him and I have talked about all the expectations that we'll have going into the Arena Football League and what he'll do this year. It's going to be special. So obviously, with the first recruit that I brought here in 21 is the first guy I'm going to sign for 2024, and that's Darius Prince. So we're definitely excited. There'll be a lot of announcements coming up. You'll see us out in the community a ton. It's one thing that we're going to fight through this rebrand is really be a part of the community. I've moved to the community myself and brought my family here to the upstate region. So again, I'm part of the community now. That was something special and something that we figured out with just an idea in mind. I told the family, hey, let's move. My wife, my son were like, hey, let's do it. And that's how we ended up here. With all the hard work that we've put in since the season's over, we came to this, and I'm just hugely excited to be a part of it. So thank you.
There's a lot of reasons that everybody in this room could have decided to not be in this room, both sides of the table. So I can't express how much it means to me as a member of this community to take back that word. And for that reason, I know everything you guys have done. I know everything that everyone's done. And I just want to thank everyone as a fan first. Because of that community feel and what this team is supposed to be, instead of shouting out questions and doing that kind of stuff, we have refreshments, we have water. We thought maybe we could just kind of walk around and talk. You guys let me know who you want to talk to, and we'll do that. And we'll bring them over to you, and we'll speak like friends. We'll break bread, because that's what we're supposed to be. We're your football team, and you're our community. And I of course, would open up the microphone to any one of you guys who went to war for us. Senator McDonald said politely, no, thank you. But any of you who would like to grab the microphone, please feel free. But I know a lot of media is here. Be patient. We'll get to everybody. It means everything that you're here, and it means everything to say that we're about to go win the AFL. Everybody enjoy some refreshments, and if you got questions, let us know what they are. If you're having trouble wrangling anybody you're looking to talk to, just let me know and we'll get them for you.